A director of the defunct company Pike River Coal is questioning why former CEO Peter Whittall was solely blamed for the deaths of 29 men inside the Pike River Mine. The mother of Pike River miner Josh Ufer told us earlier in the program she and other family members felt misled by Mr Whittall following the first explosion, where they were led to believe their men were still alive. But one of the former Pike River Coal directors, Stuart Nattrass, says, who is also a former director of South Canterbury Finance, told our producer Bridget Burke he questioned why the entire leadership team weren't culpable.
I've had some unique experiences in governance in New Zealand. I mean, I think John Key announced that he'd had Amos Horribilis in 2010, the South Canterbury Finance, Pike River and the Christchurch earthquakes. They were three things I shared with John.
Out of the three, which has stayed with you the longest?
Oh, no, undoubtedly Pike River. Undoubtedly Pike River because of the personal tragedy associated with it. Christchurch earthquake was not no close personal tragedy other than just fearing the rumble every bloody evening when they used to come through, isn't it? So I suppose I've had a unique set of experiences that most people would prefer not to have, don't they?
And of the three experiences you talked to me about, South Canterbury Finance, the Canterbury earthquakes and the Pike River Mine tragedy, why is it that Pike has affected you more profoundly out of the three?
That's the one that that I have least understanding of, I suppose. And I can't explain what the phrase least understanding is, but
well, I guess there's more questions that remain. And do you believe that re-entry, as stated in the plan that the government has proceeded with, will add any value to answering those questions or to bringing a deeper understanding of what happened for you?
No. You've got two politicians said that they would don their jackets, go up the tunnel. They're not doing that. In fact, one of the politicians is writing himself out of, excusing himself in case anything goes wrong, that he won't be held accountable under the current health and safety rules. So,
clarify who you're talking about, please.
Yeah, well, that Andrew, Mr. Little. Well, Mr. Peters said he'd be happy to go up.
Would you go in?
No.
Why not?
Well, why? Why would you go into a tomb? I just think there are. I do wonder why Peter is the sole wearer of all blame.
But you could accept that because he chose against your counsel and others not to defend himself in court and use insurance money by the company to settle.
But even then, he was the only one that was being charged.
You still maintain that he would have been better to defend himself. Can you just get me to understand why you think that would have been better for him?
Because I think he would have. I think he would have been proven to have not been. To have been. To have had a case to answer. There's a leadership team in these organisations, and they all have joint responsibilities. So I'm not sure why the buck is in the narrative. The buck is stopping just with the CEO. I'm not sure why some of the other senior executives wouldn't also have their names been mentioned alongside Peter's.
And so you think you should have been charged, or other people should have been charged at the time?
Well, possibly, yeah. As I said, the only thing I would say is I'm not sure why it was only Peter. I mean, I'm not sure the directors, because the Royal Commission was clear in terms of the company. But why not some of the other officers?
That's former Pike River Coal director Stuart Nattrass speaking with our producer Bridget Burke. Checkpoint also contacted former Pike River Coal director John Dow. He declined to comment, and Professor Ray Meyer, who also served on the board, passed away earlier this year.